Okay, I think I'm ready to start the meeting. So a favor to ask of you all in Discord. Could you all not video share? So take your video off and deafen yourself until I open it to questions. Just mute. So, excuse me. Yeah, just mute. Thanks, Rory. Okay, it is time to begin. So let me share my screen. It's got that guy there. Excellent. Okay, so guys, thank you all for joining our first League of Poker meeting for the fall 2020 semester. It's great to have something online going on. It's a bit of a hassle to get everyone together, but I really thank you guys for taking the time to come out here and learn about our club and have a little fun. So let's see. First off, actually, just to get some input from you guys, you can unmute your mics. What do you see? You probably see my Zoom thing. So let me see if I can move this. Oh, you just see the PowerPoint? Okay, let me, I'm going to move this here anyway. Okay, that looks a lot better. Excellent. Thank you, guys. All right, so let's get off to the typical introductions. Who are we? We are the League of Poker. We are here to connect and develop NC State poker players. It is all for fun. Obviously, there's a gambling element to poker, but this is not for money. This is all just for the pleasure and fun of the sport. We welcome all skill levels from the beginner of someone who hasn't picked up a deck of cards ever to the seasoned vet and grinder going on. So, but we welcome all skill levels. We are definitely here to teach people to play the game and build confidence while playing. That is our main goal. And we do play for prizes. So we are looking to give out a little bit of money or not money, but gift cards for people who do well in our competitions. Just a fair warning, because of the coronavirus pandemic, we were not able to continue our operations of spring 2020. So what we ended up doing is not holding an election, and we have decided to make the officers here our acting officers. Now that will be subject to change, which I will explain later, but I do want to introduce everyone here who is a officer. I'll start with myself. I am Justin Kissel. I am the Vice President of Administration. Typically that just means I'm the games master. I spend a lot of my time running the games here, but I've really enjoyed spending my time here and getting to learn or getting to meet you guys. And this has been a very good club to be a part of. I will turn this over to Mr. Hunk right here, Jake Castellino. Would you like to introduce yourself? Mhm. Thank you, Jake. That's good. Thank you very much, Kenji. I will speak on behalf of Seth. Seth is our treasurer. He is a senior along with Jake. Also been enjoying probably the most aggressive player of the four of us here, but a very good guy. And if there's any questions about dues or things, prizes or equipment, he is the guy to talk to. So that is who you would like to go to. Anyway, most importantly, as Jake had pointed out, we have a junior in Kenji. Seth and Jake are now seniors, and you actually have a super senior in me, which is, we're getting pretty darn old in terms of our college careers. So we want to really emphasize that we are looking for new officers to take the mantle. If you guys really enjoy poker and enjoy having a poker presence at NC State, we highly recommend that you come apply to be an officer. And we will do typical elections. I will get into the details of those elections, but as you saw with our roles, I just want to take a little time to explain what our roles are. So obviously we'll start with El Presidente. He is typically the figurehead and will probably be the most visible of all of our officers. He will help with campus outreach. Normally he is at the front lines in a student involvement outreach events, such as like the freshman outreach day, which unfortunately there was no physical one, but there's that. Typically Jake has been in charge of writing the weekly email blurb or corresponding with other officers to ensure that our equipment cache is pretty good. One of our positions is that we sometimes look to have get appropriations from student government. I'm unsure, I'll put a pin in that because I'm not sure if we will be undertaking that responsibility this semester, but we will see. And sometimes our president, being the president, will give one or two presentations to teach our club members how to be a member of or to teach our club members a little poker strategy. The other thing I wanted to mention is while we do have these roles, they're not set in stone, and a lot of officer correspondence goes by saying, hey, can you take this job or this job? We're happy to trade around. We just kind of put these names of president, VP, and treasurer just to fulfill the get involved requirements on the website. But officers will be constantly talking, and it is up to them how much or how little they want to take apart. So that is up to you guys. But that is president. Now going on to my job, I would describe my job as the games master. And you can see, Lord, probably 2 years ago when I still had a head of hair over there. I was typically in charge of running the poker tournaments. I was also in charge of calculating who did well or poorly in our typical club meetings, and that would ensure that the right people got to play in our final table for prizes. And I also made a couple presentations, but no, that was my role. The administration is basically just to say, run the thing, do some logistics there. Treasurer is probably the most clear. Obviously, you will be running, our treasurer would be running our club Venmo and bank account, which we will have to talk to our president if he has access to it, but we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. He will be responsible for tracking dues and expenses, but he, with the power of the purse, will be in charge of purchasing new equipment when the officers agree on what we need. And last but not least, internal affairs is just another way to say behind the scenes guy. And Kenji was instrumental in getting room assignments for when we had meetings in Tally. And we'd also use a student involvement spaces to not only store our small equipment, such as our poker table felts and our poker chips and card decks, but we also stored a whole poker table in student involvement and our vice president was big in taking care of that. So also he probably plays a big role in spearheading campus outreach, just because in Tally there's a lot of campus outreach going on there. So that is an overview of the 4 roles. We also want to reward the people who choose to run for office or be an officer or help in any way possible. Obviously, you'll hear the cliche that, yeah, being an officer in college, it's a resume builder. It never hurts. Who knows if you'll go into another poker job later, but hey, it's good to have there. I put it on my resume. Just a little fun fact. Being an officer, you will have more time to get exposed to poker, and we will say that there is sometimes a inverse correlation with your skill or your rank as officer and how good you are at poker. I think that typically happens to me in Hampton the most, but you do get exposed to poker more, and just the more time you put into it, you should get better. And like I said, being an officer, you will get to know everybody in poker club. So it is a great way to meet new people. A little bit about what's going on with the next few days. I am looking forward to electing our new officer soon. So my first thing is, if you are interested in running for office, please contact me. I've got my Discord right there, or my email. I will check both pretty frequently with what role you would like to run for. And by this deadline, which is 5 days from now, Tuesday, 8/18 at 11:59, I will let everybody know who is running for what position, and I will have the Google form set up, and that will be what we do. I would recommend that everyone, for our next meeting on Thursday, 8/20 at 7 p.m., that club members look to provide a short statement saying what they would like to, or what they see as a part of what they'd like to see happen if they assumed a role in poker club. And it can be anything from the moon and back. Just know what you're going to say there. After everybody speaks their mind, we will have a Google form to vote. I will have made that there. We will close the voting in the following Sunday. So that would be Sunday, 8/23. I will let the officers know if they were elected, but more or less, even if you didn't get elected, I still highly recommend that you come and help, because we could use any of the help we could have possible. So it is, like I said, we are here to be all inclusive with everyone. And the next meeting, which right now I have slated for Thursday, 8/27, that is going to be the first meeting with our new officers. But don't worry, we're not just going to throw you guys into the deep end. More importantly, we as acting officers will help assist you in running your next meeting, which we will, hey, message us at any time if you need to. That is our schedule for our next 2 weeks. But let's go into what we're really going to have those days. Right now, we are planning. Also, I forgot to mention, this PowerPoint will be shared in our next email communication, which I hope you're all getting. If you're not, I'll give you instruction on how to get those. And I'm also recording this on Zoom, so you will have these at your disposal very shortly, so no worries. To the meeting times. So historically, we've had meetings on Thursday evenings. That's when we got reservations in Tally, and we'd see the most turnout on our meetings. However, now we are going all virtual for now. I do have to do a little registration, and we might try to get an in-person meeting if possible, but right now, let's not count on it. Right now, let's assume everything is virtual. I wanted to recognize that maybe Thursday evening isn't good for everyone. So I wanted to provide a when to meet link. If you used it before, It's very useful, but you will sign in. And I will post this on Discord and on the Zoom chat, but you can mark when you want to have your, when's your availability to have poker meetings. So for example, I would put 7 to 10 p.m.s are good for me right there. That's just how to use When to Meet. And after a few days, I will check this to see if anything's changed. And I'll post the results and see if we have to change anything. Just an initiative I've got going there. But back to our thing. Also next meeting, we'll have our elections as I described, but you guys all might remember our first event has always been our August kickoff tournament, and I'm still looking to hold that today. What's going to happen is I will get a tournament set in our online poker program, which will be Poker Stars. You all will be able to sign up for that, and the thing will go automatically. We'll be able to do it, and we'll give our first prizes of the semester. And I will talk about that a little later. Let's see. Yes, keeping in touch. You can join our Get Involved page. I think everyone is good to go. If not, here's the link here. And I think our former president Hampton mainly controlled the League of Poker Instagram, but hey, maybe we'll start that up again now that we're all trying to stay connected. So just things. Let's see. Yes, the Discord here. Obviously, if you are talking to me in Discord, you're good. For those of you in Zoom, I think I just posted the link there. If not, I'll post it a little later. But mainly, we used to have a group me, but the group me kind of died down. And after using Discord a lot, thanks to this pandemic, I've just fallen in love with it. So we'll host our library of previous poker sessions. If you just want to chat with people, go for it. And just playing your own poker games, totally cool with us. So we want to be, like I said, as open to you guys as possible with whatever you want to do. I will post those links very soon. So now before I get too far ahead of myself, I want to open up to questions. So we're going to do this a little, ordered because I've got both Discord and Zoom listening. Does anybody in the Discord chat have any questions? Go ahead, Kenji. Mm-hmm. That is a great point you made there. When I made this presentation, I basically put together what our original responsibilities were, but if we don't have any contact with student involvement, yes, that diminishes their responsibilities quite a bit. That being said, I think I'm definitely looking for the VP of Internal Affairs to be a helping hand with everyone else's responsibilities. I do believe that there will be a lot of work in doing outreach or communications. So I would not count out saying they're going to be twiddling their thumbs at any stage. This might be better for an officer meeting to say, hey, what would you like to do if you're elected this position? But it is something we will discuss later. But great question, Kenji. Thank you. Does anybody else from Discord have any questions? Yes, so Warren, yes, go ahead. Yeah, the answer is no. And I haven't exactly thought about how do I want to do that. We could definitely use this Discord as one metric saying, hey, if you're active here, then or if you join this newly made Discord, then you are very likely active. I'm not sure if Get Involved has a way of determining active members. When we have meeting attendance, we can say that those are active members. So as of this moment, aside from our Discord roster, I don't believe I have a active roster members. I Get Involved says we have like 222 people, but I think there's a lot of people who have joined, never logged into Get Involved, and who knows, they might be from 2017 kind of things. But we can go about finding a way to do that. Thanks, Warren. Correct. Very, very true. Yes. That, like I said, we are, this is definitely a time to be very open, and any initiative, we'd love to hear your ideas. So thank you, Warren. Anybody in Zoom want to unmute your mic? Actually, it looks like I might be the only participant in Zoom, which is okay. Anybody had questions there? Yes, Joe 3. Oh, there you go. Let me add you a note to you. Go ahead. Okay, hold on. First off, I have to say, you're a losing player? I find that hard to believe. Let's just say we will be as proactive about it as possible. I do have some special events we have going forward. I'll spill one right now. Through meeting a few people, I got to meet a partnered Twitch streamer. His name is Killingbird. He goes his first name Derek. I will try to get him to give a presentation to our club whenever he's available. So we'll hear from a man who's done Vegas through and back. But he's a really good guy, and I'd love to get you all to meet him. That is one. That's we'll maybe we can talk later. But I mean, Varun, you know my skill level, so we'll try our best. There you go. Thank you, Varun. All right. Anything else? Yes. Go ahead, Josh. Mm-hmm. Yes, you do, and I will get to that in the next few slides. Yeah. All right. Think that's good. Speak up if you have anything else. How are we playing poker virtually? Out of my various poker escapades and seeing, hey, what poker programs are good, what poker programs are bad, I've come to the conclusion that Poker Stars, it probably has the correct amount of infrastructure, allows you to play free games, and it is reliable enough to play that we could have our normal meeting structure be as uninterrupted as possible in Poker Stars. So if you're not familiar with it, there are some states that let you gamble with poker, but North Carolina is not a state like that. So you can join as a free player. You are given a currency called play chips. You're also even given play chips free play chips every 4 hours. But like I said, this allows us to be able to play our typical cash game hybrids for normal meetings and hold final table tournaments. So that is what I'm going with. If anyone has, Warren, before our meeting began, mentioned poker now as a possible option. Send me your poker program recommendations, because PokerStars does have some drawbacks, which I will get into very shortly. But overall, the good outweighed the bad with PokerStars. But if there is anything that might improve on PokerStars, I am willing to hear you guys out. So just some food for thought there. So our instructions. I have written a guide in Discord of how to join PokerStars. You'll see it on the bulletin board class up there. There are various instructions, including how to download it. In fact, let me show Discord on my screen right now. Can you guys see? I guess it looks like you can only see the thing. Let's change window. There we go. You will have your download link up here, which is pokerstars.bet. You'll log in with a email address. When you make your name, you cannot change it, so just be warned. And then there's a way to get to private games in this home games tab. You can join a club, which is supposed to be called the League of Poker. The name never went through, sadly, but you'll do that. Our login information is club ID number 3226180. And our invitation code is a little meme that our officers love to joke about. Hampton busted second hand in a tournament. Good job, Hampton. After that, as Josh had correctly noted, I am the club manager of this private game. So once you do that, I will approve you. Just to make my life easier, I will probably approve everyone, but please let me know who's applying. You'll probably get approved sooner if I make sure that you're a part of the club. We just to make sure that we're all good here. Once that's in, you're all good, and you can start games as much as you want. You'll all be administrators, so you can start the games as you wish. But this will be our main platform for PokerStar, or for playing poker this semester. I also, let's change back to here. There we go. Whoops. Now we'll have plenty of time left here. I do want to help troubleshoot with everyone here if they need help setting up PokerStars, because it is not the easiest or most intuitive to do. So that is, after this presentation, I will be happy to help you get this set up. And who knows, maybe we'll have a good 30 to 45 minutes of just playing for funsies. So that is PokerStars. Topic of dues. So of course we are virtual, and with virtual we have less equipment. But after talking with our acting officers, we decided that we want to make this club as available to everyone as possible, regardless of dues. So the ability to join club, the ability to join this Discord, to play on PokerStars, that is going to be completely free, not only this semester, but probably further on. The only time we'll require dues is if we're giving out prizes for our final tables. We will get into that. We will do a little discussion about how much our dues are worth. It will be less than the $20 we charge normally. That is all I'm going to say about it now. We will come, as acting officers, we will come to a conclusion then after that. Within this week, but like I said, you'll get an email, and we're not going to hunt you guys down if you haven't paid dues. So just if that makes you any easier. but that's going to be it. You'll probably notice our very similar prize structure for Invo Tourney, but that will be everyone. If you do well enough here, you will get your dues paid and you will win. I have Target gift card here. We'll probably do an Amazon gift card because I think those are a little more useful for everyone. But those will be our intro tourney prizes. And that's all I've got. So just one more round of questions for anyone. If anyone has it. And if not, we will get into Poker Stars and help you guys join the club. And of course, you can also message him right here on Discord if you check that in frequently. Fair enough. Little learning curve, but like I said, bug me if you have any Discord questions. The other thing I forgot to mention, if we end up having like 4 people run for president and nobody run for the other offices, by that logic, you all will become officers, but I will alert you guys to that. And like I said, roles and responsibilities are pretty fluid. So it's almost just an acting name, but you all will get to be a part of running the poker club and seeing it as you guys wish, working together. But we will see what happens when we get to that. Okay. With that all said, we're going to do a few things. I'll have this open, but you guys we can do the when to meet to give me some availability there, or gauge interest in when you want to have Poker Club. And then we can also download and set up your Poker Stars accounts. So if that's all good, I will stop our Zoom meeting and share this recording with you all. And a few hours after this, you'll probably get an email about all the details that happen in there. I do want to thank you guys all for joining us today. Once again, special circumstances. Nobody wants to be stuck inside just with this pandemic going on. But hey, let's have a little fun here. It's that's what I think we're all looking to have, just a good escape and a good way to meet some new people. So with that all said, I'm going to turn you loose. We'll do the when to meet, log on to Poker Stars, and maybe I'll just play some tunes here. I should get a bot for Discord, but that's all good. So thank you guys very much. You can all unmute yourself now. You bet. Thank you. Yep, I'll turn off my camera there. I can get a table set up right now. Oh, okay, let's do, there's yes, I will. All right, Josh, you were in. Jankmo, you were in. I'll grant you admin. Let me get a table set up. Let me